For the average Nigerian, finding a home to rent sometimes could be a daunting task and, as some would say, an impossible mission. According to the federal government of Nigeria, there is a wide gap between the demand for and supply of housing units, with over 72 million Nigerians in need of a decent accommodation. The Center for Affordable Housing Finance in Africa states that currently the country has a housing deficit burden of 17 million units, which would require about 35 trillion naira to fund. Same source also states that as a result of the high cost and limited production of affordable housing in Nigeria, 51% of the population live in rented accommodation, with the majority of the population forced to rent, and low regulatory monitoring regarding rentals, landlords and estate agents dictating the market. But to solve the problems within the home rental ecosystem and improve renting conditions, a tech company in Nigeria, Live Easy, has created a platform to connect homeowners and property managers with tenants.
We're trying to reduce rent loss. We're trying to make it much more easier for people to find houses to rent and able to pay for it, right? We also want to be able to help property owners have a clearer view of what happens in their property. And we are also trying to improve data accessibility in that particular market for verification purposes.
The tech-driven home rental services platform secures apartments for tenants and provides other services for those in the community. They enable renters get easy access to rent financing, quality rental homes, and better homeowner-tenant relationship. The homeowner, on the other hand, is guaranteed rent payments as and when due and a cost-efficient way of managing his rental home. They also seek to provide affordable and flexible housing alternatives so renters can pay monthly, quarterly, or annually depending on their preferences.
We created a solution that takes the key players and put them in one platform, and then give them some management tools that help them transparently interact between each other, right? The landlords can easily see what the property manager is doing in his property, and the property manager can automatically also report back to the landlord. And more importantly, the tenants can easily communicate between those other two players, right? And so our technology puts those three stakeholders on one platform and gives them the opportunity to be able to interact transparently.
Via the platform, homeowners can also have control over their property managers and tenants, making rent management seamless and smarter. But as they try to solve the problems of property management, the home rental management platform also has its trials.
Based on the fact that the market itself is not totally organized, it's very difficult to get information. In fact, trying to understand the total population in the market was very difficult to get, because they report the home rental as in the real estate statistics, right? So there's no specific information about what is really happening in the home rental. The second thing is that property managers have gotten used to the system that they currently use, where everybody just does, anything they feel is the best to do, and it was easy to convince them that there's a better way, but it was harder to get them to see that they needed to be on an application to do that. Then the second thing is they've had situations where other people came with technology saying they want to help them, but they go behind their back to try and take their clients from them. And because we are trying to push something totally new, a whole lot of potential investors, we are not interested in taking the risk with us. So we basically had to bootstrap.
With lots of conflict often arising from landlord-tenant relationships, solutions like that of Live Easy could make finding affordable and flexible housing choices easier.